Hello, my name is Mike, and welcome back to Dragon Age 2. Last time, we hunted a bunch of apostate mages. A bunch of mages escaped from the Kirkwall Circle, and we hunted them down, and the majority of them had become blood mages, so we killed them. I don't really feel sympathy about that. They were blood mages, and I hate blood mages, but it's just a shame that I have to hunt down apostates that just can't seem to resist the temptation of blood magic. I don't know why people love blood magic so much. It's not that great, people. Fire magic is where it's at. But, nevertheless, we put down the blood mages. We found the person who had escaped but didn't become a blood mage. And Meredith, the Knight Commander Meredith, almost put him down, almost killed him, just to be safe. So, she's a bit of a tyrant. But luckily, she decided against it, which is probably one of the smarter things she's done. Let's go talk to Varric. Varric wants our ear at the bar, so we'll head to the Hanged Man and hear him out, see what he has to say. He might have a quest for us, or maybe he just wants to pat us on the shoulder. He's a pretty great guy, so it wouldn't surprise me if he just wants to shake our hand and tell us we're doing a good job. It would be right in character with him. Hey, here's a Templar I haven't seen in a while. Thrask, how are you doing, Thrask?
I know you supported the first Enchanter when he spoke out against Meredith.
Yes?
I hope you will be ready, should it come to picking sides.
Yes, everyone is telling me I need to pick a side. I have to side with the mages and I have to side with the Templars. I already did that once, in the first Dragon Age game. I sided with the mages, so that's where the smart money is. If I have to make a decision, I'm probably going to side with the mage, being that I'm a mage myself. But I want to keep all of my options open, even though I don't agree with Knight Commander Meredith. I also don't like the fact that blood mages have been running around unchecked. I have a couple more messages first. Oh, I got a message from King Alistair. Please meet me in the keep. Wow, I got a message from the King of Ferelden. I guess I'm going to see Alistair after all. Yes, okay. I will go do that right now. Sorry, Varric. You were important. I want to talk to you and everything, but this is royalty we're dealing with. If the King of Ferelden wants to talk to me, I can't leave him waiting. I also received a troubling message from Knight Captain Cullen. As a courtesy for your past service, be aware that I have received complaints about Aveline. She is accused of coddling her men and weakening law enforcement in this crucial time. I don't think that's true, but I suppose I could go talk to her about that. Your word can decide this matter and save the career of a good woman. Yes, I agree. I'm glad you agree that she's a good woman. We'll go help out Aveline, too. We won't let that linger for too long. First Enchanter Orsino says that there is a situation in the circle I was hoping that I could assist with. Please meet him at the gallows. Meredith has confined my mages to their cells and forbade me from traveling further through the courtyard. Once again, Knight Commander Meredith is cracking down really excessively. We'll go talk to First Enchanter Orsino as well. So, talk to Varric. We'll add that to the list right underneath talking to the King of Ferelden and talking to First Enchanter Orsino. Those seem to be very important things to do. Since we're going to go see the King, who should we bring with us? Well, Varric. Varric's going to spin this tale positively, I think. I don't want anyone insulting me in front of the King, so I'm going to leave Fenris behind. Aveline, I'll take you. You are a very respectable member of the team and of the city. And let's... Which of these apostates do I want to bring with me? I guess we'll bring Anders.
Let me guess. That's your final answer?
3 mages have fled to Ferelden, and you have intervened to protect them, as if it is your right to do so. What other answer did you expect, your majesty?
A maybe might have been nice.
I do not deal in maybes. I deal in cold, hard facts. As should you. Perhaps when Ferelden next chooses a king, it will be one that takes his duty to the Maker seriously.
Well, that was awkward.
Yes, say hello to the resident pain in my ass, Meredith.
That's just Meredith's idea of Kirkwall hospitality.
Really? Kirkwall brutality? You must rip the skin off your face, then.
This is the champion of Kirkwall.
Right, I'm Alistair. King of Ferelden. And this is Tegan, my uncle. Sort of.
Sort of?
I'm actually Tegan. I'm only sort of his uncle.
Your Majesty, may I say what an honor it is to meet you.
Well, you could, but you'd be the first today.
I fought at Ostagar. What happened there was a great tragedy.
Ah, yes. Yes, it was. Thankfully, the man responsible has paid for that. Say,
Weren't you a Grey Warden once?
That's the rumor. Wait. Weren't you?
That's the rumor.
I guess we get around. I was hoping we could talk. Would have been better timing before being emasculated by Meredith, but I'm not picky.
You are just a warm, welcome face. An audience with the king, how could I refuse?
Things are looking up. It's not often I get called on to meet with foreign leaders.
I know you came here from Lothering, a Ferelden refugee that did well for himself, against all odds. I have to admit, I was hoping your influence in Kirkwall might be of use. Things haven't been going well with Orlais. Without a Viscount here, however, there's only the Knight Commander to deal with.
Yeah, I can understand that's probably going to be difficult to do. I wonder who would be here if I hadn't appointed King Alistair to be king. Would the Queen be here? The Queen who was originally trying to get that position if my biological father, the first Mike, hadn't helped put you on the throne? I suspect that might be the case. Would I have met her, though? I don't know. You say things haven't been going well with Orlais?
Is there to be a war, then?
I hope not.
You're more optimistic than I am.
Empress Celine is doing her best. Orlais isn't the most stable place right now.
Why is Orlais unstable?
What's happening in Orlais?
Oh, the usual. Attempted assassinations, uprising, fancy parties with stinky cheeses. Apparently, some Orlesians think it would be grand to get their lost province back.
Well, we won't let them swoop down on us, will we?
That's right. Swooping is bad.
Yes, swooping is bad. I could be the Viscount. I don't know how I would position myself to be the Viscount, but if I found myself in a position of power, you can definitely count on me to do the right thing.
You know, with your help, there could be a Viscount.
It's not a terrible idea, really. A lot of people would benefit from Hawke running this town.
That's asking a lot.
It's tempting, but I'm sorry to say that my support won't mean much without the support of the Templars. I suppose it doesn't matter. I was hoping to have your help before Meredith got wind of my arrival, but that's done now. What you can do is protect Kirkwall. It will take someone like you to keep it from falling apart.
I'm trying my best, but the city is fighting me on this.
Just me standing between the city and disaster, huh?
I've been there. Trust me, it isn't pretty. Well, I suppose we should be getting back.
We should. The hero of Ferelden should be back in Denerim by now.
You're always so formal. He has a name, you know.
I hope one day I get to meet him. Yes, it would be nice to meet my biological father, the first Mike. But I suppose that'll have to wait for another day. It was good to see Alistair again. We've seen Alistair and we've seen Zevran. And we've seen Flemeth, a lot of people from the first game, but I haven't seen Morrigan, or more importantly, Liliana yet. Or Stan, or Shale, or Oghren. I'm surprised. I didn't see Oghren down there in the Deep Roads. When Nathaniel said that there was a dwarf there, I kind of expected to see Oghren, or Sigrun from Awakening, but it was just one of the minor characters from the first Awakening game, so that was a little disappointing. I'm happy to see these familiar faces, but I wish I could see a few more of them. We can talk to Merrill, Aveline, Varric, and First Enchanter Orsino. That seems important. Let's do our companion quests first. Since we're already here in the keep, let's talk with Aveline.
You have no Viscount. It's clear you're suffering without sufficient leadership.
That doesn't grant default authority to you or your commander.
It would be easier if you cooperated.
Wouldn't it?
Guard, Captain.
Good job, Aveline. Keep pushing back against these guys. Don't let them walk over you.
Trouble?
Yes. He's been hounding me. These Templars strut around as it is, but now it's just out of hand.
Yes, I received a formal complaint about you.
Knight Captain Cullen has heard some troubling things.
Such as?
That you coddle the men. Give special treatment.
Someone has dared. Who? Who accuses me of this?
Well, I guess I told you just now, Knight Commander Cullen. And I suppose it was kind of true, because back when you were trying to get Dominic on your side, you did give him preferential treatment. But I'm sure you've been good since then.
No names given, of course.
No wonder the lieutenant was harassing me. Bastards. If they think I'm coddling anyone, it'll be my husband, Donnic. You and I will intercept his patrol tonight. Then you can see for yourself if I'm coddling him, or any in my command.
You don't need to convince me. I trust you. I don't know why you think you have to convince me. I already agree with everything you've said. It's the other people, the Templars, we have to convince.
I don't have to see proof. I already believe you.
Of course you do. But nobody questions my leadership without a response. Cullen wants to know if these things are true. You'll be able to tell him. Donnic's patrol, Hawke. Me and you, tonight.
Okay, sounds romantic. See you there. Knight Commander Donnic. Where is Donnic? Hello, are you Donnic? Which one of you is Donnic? No, we got slave hunters here. It looks like Donnic's not doing his job. I'm the one who has to keep these roads clear, it looks like.
These streets should be safe at night. Care to help out with that?
Yeah, Aveline, these streets should be safe at night. Why am I having to kill all of these thugs, all these slavers? Why are there dozens of slavers roaming around the streets? I'm suddenly starting to doubt your efficacy, Aveline. I thought you had this under control. I see a bunch of people attacking somebody else over here. Some friendlies, let's help them out. That's Guardsman Donnic. You're just the man we're here to see. Looks like you're being swarmed with slavers and thugs. Let me help you out with that.
Sirrah Hawke. Or is it always champion now? You're too much of a chameleon, my friend.
Yes, I came out here to visit you.
You made short work of this lot. This is common.
As common as I like. What's going on?
It's all right. Go ahead.
Every guard chooses the patrol they want. My wife promotes from the bold, not the reckless. Action is up, casualties are down. It is remarkable. As are you, love.
Seems fair.
Thank you. That will do.
Another time, Sirrah Hawke. Safe travels.
Yes, see you around.
That should be sufficient. Take that to the Templar.
Indeed. Let's go talk to Cullen.
I still can't help but notice that he was swarmed by a lot of enemies, and I was swarmed by a lot of enemies. So maybe you should double patrols, Aveline. These slavers are pretty bold, it would seem. Also, there's more down here. Slave hunters. There's still so many of these lowlifes around here. I guess if he can't be bothered, Guardsman Donnic and all of his friends, if they can't deal with it, I guess we will. A bit of a disconnect here between what the story is trying to tell me and what I'm actually seeing here. Seeing a lot of enemies that he's not taking care of.
Champion, and you are with the captain. None too happy about the accusations against her, I'm sure.
Right.
You could say that.
Yes, and I don't know if it means much coming from me, but your concerns are pointless and baseless, and you should stop making them.
I saw no evidence to support the claims against her.
As I suspected.
Then why press this?
Some feel that the solution to the current crisis of leadership is to consolidate authority. As long as these complaints continue, baseless or not, they will serve as justification for eliminating the position of guard captain. It would be the simplest fix, whether or not I agree.
Yes, let Aveline face her accusers.
They want to lie about her. Let them do it to her face.
I have no objection, but the Anonymous are rarely so brave. I can say that all of the complaints have originated in Lowtown.
Guardsman Brennan is on that patrol. Why wouldn't she tell me of this?
I don't know, but I do apologize for the assumptions of this incident, Guard Captain. It has been unfortunate.
It's not done. To Lowtown, Hawke. I need to speak to Brennan.
Yep, alright, we can go to Lowtown and speak to Brennan. I don't know why she would be spreading lies about you. I can only make assumptions about why that's the case, and my first guess is that maybe she's working for the Templars, maybe she doesn't like mages, maybe she's related to Knight Commander Meredith. It could be anything, really. There's Guardsman Brennan. Hello! How are you doing? Let's have some words.
Guardsman! Why did a Templar have to tell me there is unrest in this district? What's going on?
Guardsman?
It's Captain Jevon. I didn't report his return because I'm ashamed for him. He's trying to rile the guards against you. But none of us will follow him. You lead better than he ever did.
The captain you replaced? Wait a second.
We've made so many enemies. I don't remember him as that impressive.
He deserves to be forgotten. He abused his position. and blamed me when we caught him.
Oh, that guy.
He was well liked by some, but not once the truth was known.
All right, where can we find him?
We need to find him. Guardsmen.
The guards will have nothing to do with him. So he found others. Militia. Mostly anti-Ferelden. The same kind who were against the Canary. I guess it's been long enough they've forgotten how many the Champion killed.
Yeah, surprise, surprise.
A rally against the tyranny of the Guard and foreigners who infest Kirkwall.
I'm sorry, Captain.
Time to show them what tyranny looks like, wouldn't you say, Aveline?
Return to the barracks.
I don't like people who insult my friend Aveline, and I don't like racists either, so I definitely don't appreciate racists who insult my friend Aveline.
The Champion? Here.
Hello?
It's the Captain. Are we ready for this?
You're not.
Too long, brave Kirkwall. You did not throw off all others only to fall under Ferelden influence.
How are you not in jail?
Leaderless, displaced, alien hands on the most basic authority, foreign elite bleeding you.
Jevon, you disgrace yourself.
The Ferelden with the Orlesian name. Is there anyone else who so embodies how far this city has fallen?
Ooh, I have a bunch of options here, and I could say have at him, Aveline. I would like to, grandstand a bit more, but every time I have an option like this seems to be the ideal choice. Have at him, Aveline, lay into him.
This one is all yours, Captain.
Do they know how you sacrificed your men? How you alone disgraced your name?
Bitch! You took everything from me!
You took it from yourself. The Guard know this, and none stand with you. He stands alone. This is no rebellion. It is delusion. A joke inflicted on Kirkwall, your home and mine.
I will not be left with nothing again.
No. You shall have less.
Whoa! And unfortunately, these idiots decided not to listen to her words and have attacked us anyway. Okay, put him down. Everyone focus your fire on Jevon. He's dead. He's already dead.
You fool. Why would you do this?
Power.
If I live to 100, I will never understand his kind.
He's a blood mage.
To the barracks, Hawke. My guardsmen will be waiting.
And I guess we don't have to worry about it anymore because he's dead. This issue has resolved itself. Well, I guess it hasn't resolved itself. We have resolved this issue. So if you want to return to the barracks and discuss this further, then let's go.
Jevon, son of a bitch. You build a good thing, work your hardest, and the past just claws at you.
Yeah, well, not really, because no guards stood with him.
There was nothing he could do to you. Your men are loyal.
Are they? I built a name for them, but this kind of thing harms them all. I wonder what I would do if my captain lost my respect.
Captain, we're waiting for orders.
Will you accept them?
May I speak freely? There isn't a man or woman here who wouldn't follow you through the void. Captain.
There you go.
I'll take it. If you'll excuse me, Hawke, my guardsmen need me.
Yes, they do. Okay, this quest is done, and I think it's boosted Aveline's spirit a bit. If she had any doubts, they are gone now. I respect you. Everyone here respects you. Yes, Varric and Anders think you're doing a very good job. Anders is a bit nervous that you might be under the influence of the Templars, but aside from that, we appreciate the work you're putting in for this town and for the team. Thank you, Aveline. Thank you. Never stop being who you are. The next stop on our list of people to visit today would be Merrill. Merrill is going to be at her old house. Let's stop by and see if she's poking that mirror anymore.
I can't believe I'm doing this, but I need your help. The Alluvian won't work, which I'm sure is news that fills your heart with joy.
Kinda, yeah.
I think I have to go back to the spirit that helped me at the start of all this.
The demon, yes, yes. If that's what you think, yeah, it's kind of like a demon, you know.
You want me to help you summon a demon?
No, I'd never ask you to do that.
You just did.
I've called to the spirit, but he doesn't seem to hear. He was sealed in an artifact on Sundermount. I have to look for him there. But if things go wrong, if he possesses me, I need you to strike me down.
I won't hesitate. I mean, you should probably reconsider your... She's not going to reconsider her options. You're probably insane.
You want to summon a demon that may possess you, then have me kill you. How is that a plan?
Please understand, Marvin, and I owe it to my people to finish this. There's no one else I trust. If you care for me, help me.
I do care for you, and I suppose I'll do it. You should probably talk to the Keeper first.
Go to Marathari. Maybe there's an alternative to summoning the demon.
The Keeper would never help me. Why do you think I had to find the demon in the first place? The whole clan has moved on by now anyway. You'll never find her.
Okay, well, if that's the case, let's go back. The clan has... Wait a second. The clan has moved away? Really? That's news to me. Well, okay. No, the clan has not moved away. I know because I just saw them not that long ago when I went to go chase down Zevran. I don't know what you're talking about. The clan is definitely still here. We're gonna go make our way to the Dalish, or I guess maybe the former Dalish campsite, and do this quest for Merrill. I'm going over the hill and I'm seeing a lot of flags still, Merrill, and I'm seeing a couple of wagons and some elves. Looks like they haven't moved on after all. I think you were wrong yet again, Merrill. When will you ever learn?
Welcome home, darling.
This isn't a homecoming, Keeper. Why is the clan even here? You should have moved on ages ago.
The clan still has business here, darling. We will leave when it is time.
It was time 3 years ago. You can't stay here. Eventually, the humans will force you to leave.
There are plenty of hiding places in these mountains. We will stay until my business is done. If you are not returning to us, what has brought you back?
Can you save possessed elves? I know it's a bit of a random question, but I think it's important to ask now, seeing as how we might have one in our company in a few moments.
If one of the Dalish becomes an abomination, what do you do?
If you are hoping the Dalish hold miracles, child, I'm afraid you will be disappointed. Even if the demon is driven out, the soul is left scarred. It can never recover, not truly. Like a wounded animal, it will fall prey to scavengers. The only cure is death.
Now, that sounds harsh. Maybe you could talk some sense into Merrill. I know I couldn't, and I know she's not in the habit of listening to you. But maybe with enough voices, she'll listen.
Your first is going to summon a demon to get advice about her mirror.
Did you really have to say it that way?
I've already done everything in my power to stop this, and some things that were beyond my strength. I had rather hoped you might succeed where I failed.
I swear I tried.
I'll do what I can to buy you time. Talk to her. Save her from this.
I've been trying for the last 3 years. It just doesn't work. I've tried so hard, but she just won't listen to me.
I don't know why I'm bothering with this, but you do realize this is crazy, right?
Believe me, I noticed. If I had any other choices, I'd take them.
You have choices. You always had choices. Stop using blood magic. Get rid of that damned mirror.
Yes!
Oh, in that case, I'll head back to Kirkwall and throw it away. Right after you abandon the plight of the Circle of Mages.
Well, he's not using blood magic to achieve his goals. Merrill! Merrill! Merrill's gonna drive me batty by the end of the game. She's incessant. If she doesn't die here, if I don't have to slay her and strike her down after she gets possessed... Oh, spiders! Hold that thought! Anyway, yes, like I was saying, if Merrill hasn't been killed by the end of the game, I'm sure I'll have lost my mind, trying so hard to get her to turn away from blood magic, and she just will not listen to me. I'm really hoping she doesn't die to a demon, like she's planning on right now. If only she could see the light, the pure majesty that is firemancy. Fire magics are so much more beautiful.
Mythal, All-Mothers, protector of the people, watch over us, for the path we tread is perilous. Save us from the darkness, as you did before, and we will sing your name to the heavens. Sorry. I didn't mean to hold us. It's never wise to ignore Mythal.
Should I pray as well?
If she's temperamental, maybe I should join you.
It wouldn't hurt. They say if Mythal smiles on you, then you need fear nothing at all. But those who anger her, they're struck from the earth, as if they never lived at all.
Well, that was an interesting bit of elf religion. But we've got more pressing matters to concern ourselves with. Let's get you communicating with this demon.
Oh, my stomach is full of butterflies. Not literally, mind you. Calm down, Meryl. Deep breaths. Thalanast.
Are you nervous, Meryl? Are you nervous about communicating with the demon? Maybe you should be. Nicely done. Way to take out 2 demons with one swing. I'm very impressed, Fenris.
How did you find this trapped demon?
He called out. From his prison. The Keeper and I heard him in our dreams.
A demon called to you, and you answered. Brilliant.
Yes. Yes, Fenris has your number, Meryl. So does Anders, so do I. You're surrounded by people who think you're doing a terrible thing here.
If we had a giant rock to push uphill, this would perfectly sum up my life.
I suppose so, Anders. This is quite the Sisyphean task. Ooh, this is a pretty cool area inside the mountain. There's a strange idol. That's where the demon is, huh? This is a very pristine-looking area, considering very few people visit this place. Also quite beautiful, the way the sunlight pours in through the walls. Okay, here's your strange idol, Meryl. Do your thing. We've got our blades ready.
Something is wrong. This is where the spirit was bound. But now it feels... empty.
Feels like it's been freed, maybe? Are you telling me there's a demon on the loose?
Maybe it freed itself.
It would have taken powerful magic to break him free of this prison. You couldn't just set him loose. Nobody could. Not without doing something terrible. This is very wrong.
Okay, well, we should probably track it down.
It couldn't have just vanished. We'll track it down.
He shouldn't have been able to leave. What happened to him?
I happened.
Keeper. What have you done?
The demon's plan was always for you to complete the mirror. It would have been a doorway out of this prison and into our world. You would have been his first victim. I couldn't let that happen, Dalen.
Oh, good. Meryl's not going to be possessed by a demon then. Everything has turned out well.
You stopped it. You saved Meryl.
Not yet. The demon is still here. I couldn't fight it in the Fade while it was trapped. And I couldn't banish it without making it stronger. So, I made myself its prison. Kill me, and it dies too. Meryl will finally be safe.
No! You can't ask that. I won't do this.
You always knew your blood magic had a price, Darlene. I have chosen to pay it for you. Dareth Shira.
And now she's being possessed by the demon. Yeah!
Traitor. May the Dreadwolf...
Meryl, we've got a problem. A very serious problem. That's partly your fault, if not almost entirely your fault.
Why did you...
It's too bad. I really like to keep her Marithari.
Darlene. Keeper. You've beaten it, Darlene. You are so much stronger than I imagined. The demon is dead.
Keeper,
Let's leave this awful place. The clan should hear the good news.
How did you not die?
You told us that the demon was bound to your life. It would only die with you.
Irabalas, Keeper.
One last final effort to trick us. It would be really embarrassing if we actually did get rid of the demon and she was free and then we just killed her for no reason.
Keeper! What have you done? I don't want this! I never wanted this!
Creators, please let this be a bad dream. I'll wake up and feel like an idiot and she'll scold me for not listening.
You weren't listening. The entirety of the game, when we've been telling you not to use blood magic, you haven't been listening.
You knew consorting with demons was dangerous. You knew people could get hurt, and you did it anyway.
If there was a price to pay, I should have paid it. She had no right to interfere.
She loved you, Meryl. She wanted to protect you.
Why couldn't she have believed in me?
That was the noblest thing I've ever seen anyone do. The world is poorer for having you in it instead of her.
That's a little too much.
For once, we agree on something.
You guys.
This never should have happened. I should go to the clan. Someone needs to know, needs to come and take care of her.
I think you guys have been a little too harsh on her. Yes, we need to get this message drilled into her head, and she's finally going to accept it. But we don't have to insult her beyond that. You can ease up just a little bit. We are still her friend. Well, I am at least. I don't know about you.
We know the Keeper came here. What's going on? Where is she?
Go ahead and tell them, Meryl.
Fenneral. The Keeper. She...
Look at her, Fenneral. She's covered in blood.
What have you done, Meryl?
She's dead.
I should have guessed you'd turn on her. You monster.
Hold on. Nope, that's not what happened.
No one is going to hurt Meryl while I'm here.
You murder our Keeper and think you can threaten us, Shem. We've suffered enough because of this traitor. It ends now.
Stop, this is a misunderstanding. You don't need to turn violent. Let me explain what happened here. This was a sacrifice that she... Okay, that's making things worse. What I mean to say is that Keeper Marathari meant to save Meryl from herself by absorbing the demon into her body. They're not gonna listen. It's time to kill him.
This can't be. I'll wake up and this will be a terrible dream.
Well, okay. So not only have we killed the person she respects most in this world, we've also killed pretty much her entire family. That's probably got to be pretty crushing. It's probably got to really weigh on your shoulders, Meryl. I'll give you some space. While I loot their corpses. All your friends had a couple pieces of silver on them. It wasn't a whole lot. Your friends and family were dirt poor. They didn't have anything good on them. Let's head back. I'm gonna head back and talk to my family, and you can... Ooh. I guess you can come back and visit me. Oh, looks like we haven't killed them all yet. Is there anyone here that's going to listen to reason? No? Alright, then fire rains from above and you all die. Goodbye. Good night. Good night.
Your Keeper did not deserve that death.
It was my risk to take. I never asked her to do this for me.
She knew you didn't have the strength to resist the demon. That's why it picked you.
Why are you doing this? What can I do about it now?
Make up for your mistakes. Most blood mages never get a second chance.
You've finally seen the error of your ways. Hopefully this time you'll be able to turn over a new leaf. Leave blood magic behind you.
Oh, so much death because of me.
Hey, how's it going?
I've done everything wrong.
Yes, you have. For the most part, not everything. I'm sure you've gotten some things right.
I'm still here. Kirkwall isn't a pile of rubble. You've done a few things right.
Only the creators know how I haven't driven you away. I should have done this years ago.
Thank you.
You were right. You were always right.
Yup.
No Keeper. No clan. No people. I have nobody but you. What will I do now?
You can stay with me.
Whatever you do next, we'll do together.
Yes, we will.
Alright, well that's a silver lining in a very, very dark cloud. But at least Meryl has given up her ways and will not be resorting to blood magic anytime soon. As far as I can tell, she's still got that skill tree available for her in the abilities menu, but I haven't put any points into it, so I don't think it really matters. Let's go! There's still a quest that Varric wants from me, a small problem. That sounds like it could be a quest, and yes, First Enchanter Orsino wants my ear. That's probably a quest too. So there's still a bit of content left. So I think we'll save that for another time. I think we did some pretty good things today. Well, obviously what just happened was not good. Helping out Meryl with her quest seems to have had some very negative results. But we got to meet some royalty, and we got to spit in Meredith's eye, and yes, and we can't forget that we also helped out Aveline. We cleared her name. We've done a great many things for our companions. Not all of them have had the best results, but we're doing our best here. So next time, we will talk to Varric. We'll do that first thing and see what his quest is, and then we'll deal with First Enchanter Orsino. I'm sure his business is most important. Until then, my name is Mike, and this has been Dragon Age 2. Thank you for joining me.